Welcome, Elitopians, to another live showcase. I hope you guys will enjoy this. It's something different I want to try. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, I'm going to wait for a few people to maybe get on. Yeah, I know it's difficult hours for other countries, but you never know what happens. Let me click the banner. Let's go like that. Banner. Show it. We can do that. That's fine. Okay, we got one person in here. Okay. So, okay, in any case, this will probably be on a rewatch for a lot of people because it is, let me see. For most of my fans, it's like 4:30 in the morning, so I don't expect them to be up at the moment. But, okay, let's get into this first showcase. And I'm going to try like I said, I'm going to try something different and see what happens. See, I'm going to try this, please. Okay, let's go like that and go like there. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, that's not working. So, aha. Video file. This could work. This could actually work. Again, sorry guys. This is really the first time I'm trying to do this one. But here we go. Okay, let me just say this intro is pretty damn awesome. I really like the intro. So it's already grabbed me in a lot of ways.
The house is probably at least 120 years old. People that's worked here and myself and some other people that's been here helping me work, doing some building. We've always had some really weird encounters in here that some things we can't really even explain. At one point I didn't believe it because this guy, he's kind of a crazy type guy anyway. He's always joking around, and he told us this thing that he was here one night. He was actually staying here as security for me during the event that we were having. Well, he calls me one night and says that he's seen this orange type head. I think he said it was orange glowing or red glowing of some sort. He thought that it was some type of head, and it was just floating, and it went right by a place where he was at. Every now and then I'd hear him telling other people about it, and it was always the same story. So I kind of wanted to believe him, but then again I didn't want to. We kind of brushed that off, and that story kind of went behind a while, and a few other things happened. Well, about 2 years later, a girl that was working here that didn't even know the guy that we're talking about, she come out of the house one night and she described the exact thing that he saw. And we don't have anything in there like projectors or anything like that would even give that mimic of what they were saying, any kind of lighting either of that area that they were in. Well, that guy Eric that we're talking about, he's working in the parking lot now. So I go up there and I ask him, you know, hey, do you know this girl down here? You know, I pointed down to her and he was like, no, I never seen her before. I said, you've never talked to that girl at all? He said, no. She described exactly what you saw and about the same area that you saw it as well. So we walked back in there. I told her to show me where she saw it. She walked right up to the area. She was getting closer and closer to where Eric told me he seen it, but it was the room opposite of where he seen it at. This is actually like an older little, like it's just a clown hallway right now, but at the time, this wall wasn't here or this wall. This was wide open space. And when Eric actually stayed here, we had a room built in here that he slept in. About this area right here is where he was laying. He could look over this way, and the area that he was in, it's kind of hard to explain it right here because we're all in this little hole, but this was wide open.
I do like the fact that they are adding some history of the location from the owners of the place. It really gives a different touch. It gives you a bit of history of where they're going. So they're really catching my attention.
Open at the time, there was a bed that laid here, and there was a window here. Now we put a door there. This head that he said that he seen would start over here on the back side of another wall behind you guys, and it would come across and it'd go straight and it'd just disappear through the window. When the girl 2 years later said she seen the same thing, that's when these walls were here. So these two walls had been put in place here, and then she said that she seen it out here. She walked us right to this area here, not far from there. I would say probably 20, 30 feet. She seen it out here, and she said it had come through that little area there and dipped around and went this way, through that way, and that's when she said she didn't see it any longer. Said it came through another hole right over there and come through this little wall here and turned and went that way, and it went out. The lady that came in one day, she just happened to show up. She came into this area and said this is where her grandfather died. She said that one morning he cooked himself breakfast, which used to be the kitchen in there. She said that her sister had witnessed him kind of acting weird, and he walks in here and he lays down on a chair somewhere that was in here, and he just lays back and passes out, and he was gone. So.
And was this, you said you heard footsteps, was this the room you heard the
This
footsteps?
is the exact, yeah, this is, now that you think about it, I mean, I never really thought about that, but this is the room. I was actually building this fireplace mantle right here was really in bad shape. I was here by myself, and actually I was putting this last piece on up here. I was drilling it and putting the screws in. I had my back turned, I think it was this way, and I was just drilling it, and I heard something one time, and I just stopped for a second, and I thought somebody was here. I sat here for a minute, and I didn't hear no car, and it was just complete quietness here. And then right when I turned back around, I started to start drilling this thing again. I heard it. It sounded like they were just walking forever for a minute, you know? I mean, it was just like they were just out walking around, and I'm thinking, and there's a grate here in the floor that we put that here to where the customers, this is another route that customers walk over and they can look down. I look up and I actually had the flashlight on the drill, and I just pointed the drill up there and I was shining the flashlight up there to it. As soon as I shined the flashlight up through there, it went away. I had my gun on me on that day, so I walk around through there and I just walk up the steps kind of slowly, and I already had my gun out, and I walk around that whole upstairs and didn't see a thing. There wasn't nobody up there. It was just like it is now. It's just us here. I never got the creeps that much, but that day I come back down the stairs. I set the drill right here on the counter. I went on my merry way. I didn't know if I was bothering somebody else or what, but I had to leave that night because I was here by myself. I guess we'll just walk all the way around. But this area here, we were in there when we heard the buzzing, but whoever's watching this video, most of the guys know what we're talking about, but when you barely press a drill, like a DeWalt drill, you can hear it kind of buzz. It'll have that ee to it. It's just, I think I got one here I could show you, but if you barely press the trigger on a drill, it'll make a buzzing noise, kind of. Well, we kept hearing that, and I was like, what is that noise? I keep hearing a buzz. So we were walking all over the house. And so we're walking around and we're just kind of doing this, and we're trying to listen. So we could tell that we were getting kind of far away from it, or we'd walk back the other way and try to find it. So we finally found it. So we walk around through here. There was a drill that was laying about right here. I would say that it was about right here, yeah. As soon as I walked around the corner, the light was on the drill. I probably got about this close to it, and I started to reach down to grab it, and it cut off. The light went off, and the buzzing went off. And that's just another thing that I could never explain. I mean, those drills, they just don't start doing that by themselves, And that was a new drill too. It was a newer style drill, and so I don't know what made that do that, but it's never happened again. So.
Okay, so right now we're gonna kick off our investigation in this lovely old bar, which I think you said used to be the kitchen. Was this used to be the kitchen?
Yeah, this used to be the kitchen area.
Yeah. And we have Scott here with us, and we're going to do a portal session just to see if we can get any sort of idea of any spirits that may be here, how many are here, what their names are, things like that. So let's turn it on and see what we get. So this takes a little bit of messing with the thing. What was that?
That was a whole sentence right there.
Oh. Okay, I'm not touching it. If there's anybody here, my name is India and this is Connor. And we've come to talk with you today. So if there's anybody here who may be a spirit or may have passed on, can you talk to us? Get me out. Did you hear get me out?
I heard get something.
Get me out.
Whoa. Did you hear that whisper? Did you hear that whisper, Scott? Oh my god.
Are you a male or a female? How many of you are here? What was that?
What was that?
It sounds like there's an angry man that keeps.
That was definitely something that you don't hear every day. Very interesting.
Yelling. Are you angry that we're here in your house?
What? We also something. Is that radio?
Who owns the house?
Yeah. Help something.
Do you like that this is a haunted house now, that people can come and have fun and get scared?
It sounded like it said totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose footsteps did Scott hear upstairs?
Yes, Laura Lee. Definitely should have earphones in for this one. What I did with this showcase is I just popped them onto the laptop and started doing the showcase. I haven't actually watched these videos myself, so for me, it's the first time I am also seeing them. So yes, earphones is advised.
We're old.
We're old? Did you hear that we're old?
I heard that. We're old. Sounded like it.
Yeah.
Like,
Hi. Can you come in here in this room? Look at this. What this does. When you walk near this, lights up.
drinking.
I'm drinking.
I heard
That's
drinking.
weird.
Yeah. We're in a bar.
What are you drinking?
Who was the glowing head that was in here that people saw?
Well, the beginning.
That was like 3.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Are you showing yourself to the employees here?
Do you know anything about Squeak Rogers, the man that died in the front yard in 1964 here? This tree here, people that have actually lived here has come by here and told us this tree was here before the house was even built. A group of older gentlemen that I know, I was in a room, was built his old shop over there that they got some race cars and stuff sitting over there. And so a buddy of mine, Greg, he was like, hey, this is Scott. He owns that house over there where we used to race at. And they used to race on this road when it was a dirt road. Well, they got talking about it. And they said, yeah, can you remember old Squeak Rogers? Squeak Rogers is what they said his name was. Said, you remember when he got killed in that old Chevelle that he used to drive? The story is that he was leaving from an old filling station.
Okay, that is also quite a nice little touch, flashing back to like the tour they had. So I really like them.
It was down here on the right, or it was on the left, yeah. He left from there one morning and he was on his way to work. He come around this curve a little too fast and he come up this bank, flipped the car and wrapped it around this tree, and it killed him. And they said that he sat here for about 8 hours and nobody even knew that he was even wrecked here. There was 2 deaths on this property that I know of so far, and one was inside the house, and then this guy being in an auto accident out front out here. Do you know anything about Squeak Rogers, the man that died in the front yard in 1964 here?
Driving. It said driving.
Yeah, I did hear driving.
Yeah,
That is some very awesome spirit box activity that they're getting. Very accurate. Damn.
that's really cool. He was driving. Is he still here?
His name was Squeak Rogers. He was driving a 1964 Chevelle. Man, yes.
That was wrong.
It sounded like he said something drinking beer.
Yeah. Was he drinking and driving? Stop.
Doesn't like
I don't
this.
think you do.
I heard
I don't
stop.
think you.
Whoa, what the?
I'm the new owner of this property. I'm here. I'm going to take care of this house. We're going to take care of it. We're going to make it really nice looking for you guys.
Fresh and new.
Fresh?
Opposite fresh and the new.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard too, yeah.
After our portal session in the bar, we decided to try it in the living room, where according to Scott in our interview, a man died suddenly. We received only one response, in which sounded like a child.
Are you in here? What was that?
Kid.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Scott?
Yeah.
That was a kid.
Around this time, Scott's friend showed up to observe our investigation. We then moved into the room where Scott mysteriously heard a power tool go off. We had no responses here either, but the REM pod for the first time in this investigation lit up after I yelled out, "Hello."
Hello.
They run.
Wait, the REM pod. The REM pod just lit up.
This investigation was short because we did not capture a whole lot of activity, which is normal when it comes to investigating the paranormal. Some locations we travel to may make themselves known to us, while others may lurk just around the corner, waiting to one day communicate.
Okay, that was really something. Paranormal encounters. Definitely a must watch, must sub channel. I think they're pretty damn great, in all honesty. They got some good evidence. I do hope they make a part 2 of this, because I think they got a lot more activity in that place. So yeah, there we go. Paranormal encounters. Now let's jump to our next one. This one is also quite special. Why doesn't it want to go there? Let's just wait for that one. Let me just start from the beginning. No, man. See? Shit like that happens. There we go. Now the next one will be... There, I did it again. Okay. Let's go like that. Man. This isn't working for me today. Let's try this. Ah. It really doesn't want me to. You see, this is a haunted freaking thing. I tell you. Good grief. Okay, there we go. again, another team that has phenomenal intros. The intro would catch me straight away to want to watch more. Hey, Hills. No problem.
Have you ever went to the movies with a friend, family, loved one? Have you even gone alone? Have you sat inside the theater while watching a movie and ever wondered what it would be like if it was abandoned or haunted? So join me tonight as I take you inside of an abandoned, haunted theater located in New Orleans, East Louisiana, on All Things Paranormal with your host, Leslie. Let's go find some ghosts. Ready to go see if this place is haunted?
Alright.
Let's go. Have you ever wondered what it's like going behind the scenes of a theater when it's empty, dark, and abandoned? Here you go. Hear that?
If you see me getting cold shivers here, it is pretty cold here in South Africa. It is winter time here by us, so you might see me getting a little cold chill every now and then. I do like haunted theaters. We do actually have one here in Pretoria. It is just they're not opening up for investigations at this point, but in the near future, Vanessa and I will definitely be visiting them.
Pipes are leaking, but there's no running water. Like, you smell the mold? That's where the projection would come out at. I'm gonna go all the way up. Now when I go to a movie theater, it will never look the same to me.
See the ceiling? It's another theater room. Where they had the breakers and the old tapes.
Oh yeah, I thought they normally kept that upstairs.
We're hearing noises and we shouldn't. I'm waiting for that girl from the ring to just pop out.
I'm cool with it.
Concession stand. Huh? Yeah. See, look with that light. With that light that's behind us, you can't see nothing. That was the way we came. That's why I don't go anywhere by myself.
That's why I normally try to keep shining behind us. Make sure nothing comes up.
This is it. It stinks bad in here. This is where they kept all the files.
This is like if this was just a problem.
It was. And
The quietness is so eerie.
it shut down because of Katrina, and then got a lot of water damage. Let me show you something really cool. Like I said, I've been here before to explore. So I kind of know where everything's at. Dude, the safe. The first time I came in here, I'm like, get lucky and find some money.
Yeah, well,
Is this really a bathroom? Like, no way. Y'all, we really found an abandoned bathroom. We don't know if it's men or women, but we just made it a unisex bathroom. At first I was like, dude, you see that shadow? And then I realized it's us. I'm like, oh, Candyman's in the stall. You gotta go pee-pee? Look, speaking of Candyman, look. I'm watching you in this arrow.
Yeah, us in the southern hemisphere, diddles not so cool, eh?
And then it gets quiet.
Well, it is cool, but it's not very nice.
Holy crap. Oh, that wasn't talking about no rain. It's vandalism.
Hey, so it's
What's it say? Oh. That was really awesome though to see that. What? I have no idea. This is a door? He keeps appearing everywhere we go. Oh, there's something behind the door. What is this? Oh. I was like, there's something moving. And there was a mouse. That's great. We're about to be back to back. Yeah. I heard that. Calvin. Look. Lockers. Breaker. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. You heard that too? And you know what's creepy about that? The bathroom we just left out of, they had an arrow pointing up. Watch up. And we just heard something crawling on the freaking ceiling. Is that eyes? Is there a spirit in here? Is there a spirit up there? Hearing a lot of noises come from this room. There's a door. No. Did I just see a shadow back there?
Hey, Dark Water, how are you, man? I don't know if I'm not getting notifications on your videos, but I'm gonna go and check you out again, because your stuff really intrigues me.
Beware of the gnomes. Another room. Last time I was here, I did a ghost box session right here. And this is where we got a lot of activity. We kept hearing the spirit knocking back there. Is that moving? On the projection room.
Great stuff.
So creepy. Is that moving? Oh my gosh, that is creepy.
Okay, I'm gonna add, yeah. If they're talking about that thing that was moving there, I think maybe one of them might have bumped it, but you never know. Mind you, I don't think anybody bumped it.
See anything in there?
Creepy.
Yeah, that is still moving. Oh, this one.
Take a look.
Oh yeah, it was, because we went this.
Yeah, Dark Water. Also, that's why I said, okay, I don't think anybody bumped that thing. There's definitely no draft in there because this is a movie theater. So interesting, very interesting.
This way. It's super cold in here. This was the one we were in.
And there she said it that it is super cold in here. So there is a very good possibility that there is a spirit there. I do sense something is there with them, but I can't pinpoint what it is.
Please turn off all cell phones. Don't add your own soundtrack. And this room has more light in it with my flashlight than any other room. I wonder if that's a sign. Choking all of a sudden. Alright, so we came back to the front to take a little breather because it's incredibly hard to breathe through this mask with eyeglasses on. I didn't wear my contacts today. I'm trying to find a place to actually film with my dowsing rods and to pull out my EMF reader so that way I can use that as well. So give us a few more minutes and we'll go back in there and find a spot and see if any spirits want to communicate with us. I feel like a breeze. Is that Emily? Oh, I'm right into this shelf. Look at this. This one's blue. Have you ever seen a blue film strip? Oh.
Okay, now in the live chat, Diddles thought she saw orbs flying around. Okay, orbs to me, there's a very fine line because most of the time that people think they see orbs, it is normally just dust particles. But for the best is to, if you see that, you pause, you try and zoom in on it. And then you would know if it's an orb or a dust particle. The best person that I know that captures the best orbs is Seven Souls Paranormal. Bambi, in her house, she has got an astronomical amount of orbs and spirits in her house. So orbs, there's a very fine line for me. And that being said, you got to watch out for dust particles as well. Remember, they are walking around in this place. It could be dust that is being kicked up and stuff like that, but I'm not going to rule out that it is not orbs.
We have now. But you see how, like, this one right here looks all run down and raggedy? This one, no, it's like clear. There's nothing printed on it. Keep hearing noises, y'all. And every time we walk to the noise, it directs us a different direction. It's trying to get our attention. That came from right there. Mm-hmm. Right, because there's There's no. If the roof was leaking, we would have gotten wet by now. It smells like sewage. Something straight out of a horror movie. Yeah. The ice machine. They got a broom inside there. Yeah, there's the front. What's that?
Found some pancakes. You need some?
Yep. Charlie, are you there? Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. We heard that. No, Bloody Mary's not real. Another concession stand? And now it's dark.
Okay. That was also quite something. Really a nice lady to look at, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that was everything paranormal. I did drop the links in the live chat, but I will add them to the descriptions a little bit later. So yeah, back on the orb things, orbs are very difficult. But if you can capture an orb and you zoom in on it, most likely you will find a face and the color of it. That's the energy from the spirit. It's always very interesting to find actual orbs. Not gonna lie, it's always very, very awesome to get actual orbs. I wish some more teams that when they say orb flying there would actually pause their video, zoom in on it, and show people that it is actually an orb. But yeah, I don't really look at that. But like I say, Seven Souls Paranormal, she's got some amazing TikToks that she's got orbs in her house, actual orbs, and she does have 2, maybe 3 spirits that is in her house. I'm gonna have her on a live interview at a later stage. Unfortunately, I did have a live interview with Jenny Love Paranormal, but I had to cancel it because, yeah, shit happened. So, Doc, I would really also like to get you for an interview as well, because I would like to find out more about that dark vessel of yours. Um, yes, directions of orbs is very different to dust particles, but dust particles do actually travel in weird directions as well. Um, but yeah, the movement of orbs is irregular, but very interesting. Then now I'll be in contact with you, Doc. Definitely, I'll WhatsApp you. Um, then, since I am live now and I can basically do whatever I want to, um, look, as you know, if you follow me on Twitter, I've got a big fascination with Dogman and all the cryptid things. Um, I'm actually going to showcase one that will be a premiere of somebody that does stories about Dogman and all cryptids actually. It's going to be pretty great. But yeah, with Dogman, I don't think we have actually had any reports of one in South Africa. Not that I know of. Just put it that way. I'd love to go look for one. But yeah, Sasquatch, I don't think we have any either. I don't know up in other parts of Africa if those kind of things are possibly there. But one thing I want to address is YouTubers that use the word demon. Okay. I have an issue with that. A big issue with it. Demons are not found everywhere. And demons will not just stay in one place. Demons are more powerful than your everyday entity. They can move around. So they're not going to stay in a certain location. They can move around. But what you can get is a bad spirit. Now, a bad or an aggressive spirit could make you do some, or make you see some different types of things. But demons, no, they're just basically using it as clickbait. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna get footage of a real demon. And then, like this video, where I interact in the video, I will show my people, my Allotopian family, what a real demon is. That's a whole different ball game altogether. I have never come across a demon. I have come across an ancient, but not a demon. There's a big difference between the two, and people mustn't make a mistake with it. Ancients can be as dangerous as demons. That's something to think about. But guys, I thank you for watching this live showcase. If you like the way I did it with me interacting in the video, please leave a comment in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll possibly do it again. I do enjoy doing it because most of the time I just pick a video, I talk a little bit, and put it up and then premiere it. But I do feel that maybe if I do more like these, people might enjoy it a little bit more, hear my thoughts about the teams, from the teams that I did have on here. Very great, all things paranormal people. I'm going to add it to the descriptions down below, but the link is in the live chat. Please go and subscribe and follow them. All things paranormal. I think she does some good work. She notices some good things and makes a point of letting us know. She felt the cold pocket. She saw the thing moving that I doubted first, but clearly it wasn't bumped. Something moved it. And then, of course, Paranormal Encounters. Another very good team. Both teams, I love their intros. Their intros catches you and you want to see more. So, guys, I'm going to end this one. Remember, in my link in the descriptions below, there will be links to the two channels, to the two fantastic channels that I have showcased. Links to my Twitter, Facebook, PayPal. People, any donations for this go straight into me getting better equipment and to do better in, well, just to do better in what I do, in showcasing people. What people don't realize is it takes a lot of time for me to actually find the right channel. I go through a few of their videos before I do it because I want to know if they're douchebags or not. I do a lot of research on the channels. I don't always add them into my showcases, but I think if this one gets more views and things like that, I will be doing this type of showcase more often. So yeah, if you want to support me, please, my PayPal is down below. I really, really would like to do some more investigations, but traveling costs are pretty damn expensive. Yeah, sorry, I was just reading a Dark Waters message there. That thing of yours is demonic. I'm sorry, it is pure demonic. Um, but yeah, um, throwing the word demon around, it doesn't work for me. I know it gets people 1,000 views. I can say a demonic live, a demonic showcase, and I'm gonna get a, probably much more views than I normally get. But I refuse to use the word demon. Um, if I come across a demon, he's probably gonna run away from me because I'm a bigger one. That being said, as you guys can see, I'm wearing new glasses, a bit more dorky, but yeah, I can see clearly, so screw what people think. Um, yeah, so guys, if you want to support me, like I was saying, to get me to locations, get me better equipment, I do need a new phone because my phone like bombs out in recordings and stuff like that. It's most annoying. Um, if I have, other than Dark Water Paranormal, Dark Water in South Africa, and you would like to rather donate to me privately, hit me up on Twitter. We'll get in contact. I can tell you how we can do that without any problems. Um, but my PayPal is down there. Please, if you can, support me in doing what I love doing. So, with that, guys, I just want to let you know I love you all. You are all family to me. And I appreciate all of you that have subbed to my channel. For all of you, for all the support you have given me. You guys keep me going. I love doing what I do. I would love to do more investigations. But yeah, it's a little bit more tricky in South Africa to do investigations. We don't have that many abandoned buildings that is easy to access. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share the video out, give it a thumbs up, comment down in the comment sections below if you enjoyed the way I did this showcase. For myself, I really enjoyed it more because I could actually give you better thoughts in the time it was happening. And like I said, the videos I do live like this, I do not pre-watch it at all. I see it when you see it, and I give my opinions straight away on it. Guys, I love you all. Remember, love each other. Because that's just a way to make life better. Hate is all around the world, and the world needs some love. So, that is my message. Be kind to somebody today. Anybody. And things will happen for you. all of you must have a great rest of the weekend. Maybe I see you again later. I don't know. But I will see you again.